Hey everybody, Gabe Suarez here, Suarez Tactics. So, real quick, I posted a couple of pieces on both Facebook and Patreon. I think a couple other social media sites about you don't know what you don't know, and it was referring to some videos that were put out by people that I think should know better regarding what you should carry, what you shouldn't carry. Why you don't need a red dot again. And the whole every gunfight's going to be 3 yards, 3 rounds, in 3 seconds. That sort of nonsense. Okay, and it brought up to me the era of the 1970s black belt. When martial arts were just starting to break into the American social scene, and man, if you were a black belt, you were an expert at everything from hand-to-hand combat to brain surgery and running a small nation and all that kind of stuff, which is simply not true. Okay, if you attain the rank of black belt in a legitimate martial art, and they're not all legitimate, as we all well know, that means that you're good at that particular martial art. It doesn't mean that you're good at everything else in life. Okay, same thing when when I see somebody online trying to give advice on how a police officer should behave when dealing with a suspicious suspect or a combative suspect, for that matter, but as if they're experts in the matter. But if I were to take those individuals and like, for example, tell a brain surgeon how to handle a surgery, talk to an airline pilot how to maneuver a jet, and talk to a CEO on how to scale up his business and make more money, they would sit back and say, what the fuck do you know about it? Well, exactly, when you're giving advice about law enforcement functions and when you're giving advice about just about anything that's not within your field of expertise. Okay, so I know a few things, and I try and stay in my lane when it comes to that sort of thing. I don't delve into areas that are not my field of expertise, because I'm humble enough to admit I haven't been everywhere, I haven't seen everything, and I don't know a lot of stuff. Okay, but it seems that there are people in the industry that don't follow that same advice, and humility is the last thing on their list of qualities. I think we need to look at everything again from that 30,000 foot view, and if it sounds like it's bullshit, we should classify it as bullshit regardless of who is feeding it to us. Okay? Anyway, that's it. Gotta go.